Central Virginia's longest-running high school academic quiz show. Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan. And now, host Cheryl Miller.
Hello and good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. I'm Cheryl Miller. We're excited to be able to bring you a brand new season of Battle, and as with a lot of things these days, we've had to make some changes to the way our academic challenge is played due to the pandemic situation. Our competition still welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today's match is an exhibition game featuring two of this season's participants. Joining us remotely, the Titans of Cosby High School, coached by Marcia Borden. Cosby High School is a public school in Midlothian in Chesterfield County, which is a suburb of Richmond. There are more than 2,000 students enrolled in grades 9 through 12. Because we had a team forfeit, Cosby's team will now automatically go to the next round here on Battle of the Brains. Also with us remotely today, the Oaks of Norfolk Collegiate School, coached by Herbert Brown. Norfolk Collegiate is a co-educational independent day school for students in pre-K through 12th. It's home to about 600 students on its two campuses. And it's good to have all these students here with us remotely today. And again, because we had a team forfeit playing this season, this is an exhibition matchup today. And because we can't all be together, here's how our gameplay has changed. We do have toss-up rounds, but questions will be directed to each student and will alternate between the teams, and there is no point deduction for an incorrect answer. All right, teams, let's get underway with our first toss-up round. Good luck to both of our teams. We're going to start with Cosby High School. Jack, you get the first question. Only 4 American presidents have won the Nobel Peace Prize. In 2002, which president was the third to win that honor about nearly 2 decades after leaving office?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter is correct. Norfolk Collegiate, Andrew, what Southern American city is called the Big Easy and the Crescent City?
Georgia.
And that would be the city of New Orleans. Cosby, Connor, to what subphylum of arthropods do soft-shell crabs belong?
Crustaceans.
Crustacea is correct. Norfolk Southern, Veronica, outlawing discrimination based on race, color, religion, or sex, what Democratic president signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964? And that would have been Lyndon Johnson. Cosby, Will, this holiday started in England and marked the day that servants were given a day off and packaged gifts. What is the name of this observance the day after Christmas?
Boxer Day.
No.
The judge is saying no, it is called Boxing Day. Norfolk Collegiate and Kendra. When Steve started work in 1984, the minimum wage in Virginia was $3.35 an hour. Adjusted for inflation, that figure would be $9.50 in 2020. What is the current minimum state and federal minimum wage?
$7.25.
$7.25 is correct. Cosby High School, Kate. An annual TV event on Discovery Channel since 1988. What is this special that in 2020 featured Mike Tyson versus Jaws?
Shark Week.
Shark Week is correct. Norfolk Collegiate and Katie. An Emmy Award recognizes excellence in what industry?
Acting.
We will accept that. It is an award in television. Cosby High School, Jack. Substances of different density are separated by the namesake force of what rotating device? That would be a centrifuge. Norfolk Collegiate, Andrew. Proposed for All by Bernie Sanders, named the program created in 1965 to provide health insurance for America's elderly. And that would be Medicare. All right, Cosby, Connor. Of the 12 Federal Reserve District headquarters across America, which one is closest to your current location?
Richmond.
That is correct. Richmond is the closest one in this region. Norfolk Collegiate, we're going to go to Veronica. Pencil and paper ready for this. You're calculating the taxes you owe on $40,000. You live in a state that charges 4% tax on the first $15,000 and 8% on any amount above that. How much tax would you owe on your $40,000? And that would be $2,600. $600 on the first $15,000, 8% of the remaining $25,000 is $2,000. Cosby and Will. According to author J.K. Rowling, what is the only village in Britain settled entirely by magical beings?
Diagon Alley.
That would be Hogsmeade. And we will end our first toss-up round right there. Good job by our team so far. Coming up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Cosby High School with 40 points, Norfolk Collegiate School with 20 points. And we're going to get back to our match just ahead, but first we want to introduce you to our players joining us today. Let's meet our team from Cosby High School. They are the Titans, coached by Marcia Borden. First up is Jack Merkel, who is a senior. He would like to attend UVA, he says, and study international relations. Right now, Jack enjoys taking part in debate and playing video games. Our team captain is Connor Johnson. Connor is a senior. He's on the varsity tennis team, plays year-round junior team tennis, and he also enjoys hiking, reading, and amateur radio. Will Rice is a senior. His hobbies include volunteering when he can, listening to music, biking, and he enjoys reading. And Kate Jones wraps up our team from Cosby High School. Kate is a senior who plans to study to become a forensic pathologist. Right now, her hobbies include hanging out with her friends, and she enjoys painting. That is our team from Cosby High School. Good to have them here with us today in this special exhibition round of Battle of the Brains. They are, because of a forfeit, going on to the next round in our regular matches. Now, let's meet our team from Norfolk Collegiate School. The Oaks are coached by Herbert Brown. First up is Andrew Gallagher. Andrew is a senior who enjoys bicycling and painting. He hopes to become a professor specializing in mathematics. Our team captain is Veronica Gross, who is a senior. She hopes to study exercise science when she gets to college. In the meantime, she likes to play soccer. She enjoys a good match of Jeopardy and Quiz Bowl and also National Sciences Bowl. Kendra Honey is a senior. She plays soccer and participates in choir and theater at school and wants to study environmental science or perhaps medicine. And wrapping up our team is Katie Sullivan. Katie is a senior who wants to attend law school, and right now she's committed to play lacrosse at Wofford College. Congratulations to Katie. And that is our team from Norfolk Collegiate School. And now it's time for our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, we'll give them a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look. Here are the categories from which you may choose. They are state capitals, cartoons of the 2000s, and famous Toms. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers. Our team with the highest score going into this round gets first choice of category. That is Cosby High School. So Connor, quickly talk it over with your teammates and let me know what category you would like to play.
I'd be down for state capitals.
Yeah, let's do state capitals. I think we can do the best with that. We'll go with state capitals.
All right, I'll give you the state. You give me its capital city. The first is Kansas.
Topeka.
Answer is Topeka.
Correct. Indiana.
Answer is Indianapolis.
Correct. Rhode Island.
Providence.
Answer is Providence.
Correct. California.
Answer is Sacramento.
Correct. Arizona.
Answer is Phoenix.
Correct. Georgia.
Answer is Atlanta.
Correct. Minnesota.
Answer is
St. Paul.
Answer is St. Paul.
Correct. New York.
Answer is Albany.
Correct. Arkansas.
Little Rock.
Answer is Little Rock.
Correct. And finally, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge.
Answer is Baton Rouge.
That is correct, and that is a sweep of the category and a 20-point bonus for the team from Cosby High School. Good job on that. All right, Norfolk Collegiate School, your category will either be cartoons of the 2000s or famous Toms. Veronica, talk it over with your team. Let me know what you'd like to play.
What do we think?
I'm not so good with famous people. Is anyone else not so good with famous people?
I don't know many
Wanna do
famous people at all.
Should we do cartoons?
Sure.
Or
We'll do cartoons of the 2000s.
All right, I'll give you the description of a main character or characters, and you give me the name of the cartoon, okay? The first is An Adventurer and Her Monkey.
Dora the Explorer.
The answer is Dora the Explorer.
That is correct. A large brown bear with a gentle demeanor.
Yogi Bear.
The answer is Yogi Bear.
That would be Bear in the Big Blue House. A large red dog.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
The answer is Clifford the Big Red Dog.
That is correct. 10-year-old Timmy and his babysitter, Vicky.
Fairly Odd Parents.
The answer is Fairly Odd Parents.
That is correct. A squirrel named Sandy Cheeks.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
The answer is SpongeBob SquarePants.
That is correct. Tinky Winky was purple, Dipsy was green.
This is
Teletubbies.
The answer is the Teletubbies.
That is correct. Superhero team that battled crime from an orbiting space station.
Teen Titans.
No, they weren't in a space station. Justice? No, maybe
Justice League.
Justice
The
League.
answer is Justice League.
That is correct. Teenage cheerleader crime fighter.
Powderpuff Girls.
The answer is Powderpuff Girls.
It actually was Kim Possible. Had brainiac twin sisters, Mary and Susan.
Johnny Test.
The answer is Johnny Test.
Correct. Members of the safety patrol included Cornelius and Ingrid.
Paw Patrol.
It might be
The
Paw
answer
Patrol.
is Paw Patrol.
That would be Fillmore. Good job on the cartoons. All right, good job by both of our teams in the category round. And up next, we'll go back to another toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Stay right here.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Cosby High School with 110 points and Norfolk Collegiate School with 55 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. And again, questions this season are being directed to individual players, alternating between teams, and there is no point deduction for an incorrect answer. And once again, this is an exhibition round on Battle of the Brains. For this next toss-up round, our first question is going to Norfolk Collegiate School and Kendra. Kendra, in what sport can you get fired off the field as well as sacked on the field?
Football.
Football is correct. Cosby High School, Kate. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit was coined by lawyer Johnny Cochran during the 1995 murder trial of what notable personality?
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson is correct. Norfolk Collegiate School, Katie. In a timeless story featuring memorable characters created by Miguel de Cervantes, what is the name of Don Quixote's horse? And that would be Rocinante. All right, Cosby, Jack. A daiquiri is a shaken or frozen drink usually made with bananas or strawberries. Spell daiquiri.
D-A-C-H-R-Y-E.
I should be happy that you can't spell it. It's D-A-I-Q-U-I-R-I, daiquiri. Norfolk Collegiate School, Andrew, you may need your pencil and paper for this one. Water lilies double in an area every 24 hours. At the beginning of the growing season, there is only one water lily on a pond. In 60 days, the pond becomes completely covered with water lilies. On what day is the pond half covered?
Day 59.
Day 59 is correct, yes. Cosby High School, Connor. In the year 2000, The Secret of Fatima, a series of apocalyptic prophecies, was revealed to be the assassination attempt of whom?
Pope John Paul II.
That is correct. All right, Norfolk Collegiate School, Veronica. Creating a strong sense of pride, what poet is best known for his work during the Harlem Renaissance?
Langston Hughes.
That is correct. All right, Cosby High School and Will. Named for a book in the Old Testament, this band was fronted at different times by Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins. Name this band that is a 2010 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee. That would be the band Genesis. Norfolk Collegiate, Kendra. In the famous children's song, what is John Jacob Jingleheimer's last name?
Smith.
Repeat for me, please.
Smith.
It is Schmidt. All right, Cosby, Kate. Among his accomplishments are proving the law of quadratic reciprocity, the prime number theorem, and the fundamental theorem of algebra. Name this German mathematician.
I don't know.
And that would be Carl Gauss. All right, Norfolk Collegiate, Katie. In this Eugene O'Neill trilogy, Christine corresponds to Clytemnestra, Orin to Orestes, Ezra Manon to Agamemnon, and Lavinia to the title figure. Name this adaptation of Orestia. And that would be Morning Becomes Electra. Cosby and Jack. What element freezes at exactly 273.15 degrees on the Kelvin scale?
Oxygen.
That would be water. Norfolk Collegiate, Andrew. Former Congressman and Freedom Caucus founding member Mark Meadows is the latest person to serve in which White House position? He is currently Chief of Staff. Cosby, Connor. I will get to you in the next round when we have one more toss-up round to go. That buzzer means we're going to go ahead and we'll have today's winner here on Battle of the Brains when we come back.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.
Here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Cosby High School with 130 points, Norfolk Collegiate School with 85 points. Now in this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, and there is no deduction for an incorrect answer. And again, in this virtual version of Battle of the Brains, we will direct questions to individual students, and we're alternating between the teams. We're going to start this final toss-up round with Cosby High School, and Connor, you get the first question. Lower leg fractures can include those of the tibia or fibula. What do we commonly call the tibia?
The shin.
That is correct, shin or shin bone. All right, Norfolk Collegiate, Veronica. This word comes from the Latin for year. What is the financial word for an investment or retirement fund that pays out yearly?
A dividend.
It's called an annuity. Cosby, Will. This type of viral infection is believed to be behind the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. Name this specific influenza with subtype H5N1 that can shift from animals to humans.
Spanish flu.
It would either be bird flu or avian influenza. Norfolk Collegiate, Kendra. In music, what name is given to the fourth degree of a major scale? That would be the subdominant. Cosby, Kate. Paul Molitor became the first Major League Baseball Hall of Famer to play this position more than any other. The double switch was rendered obsolete in the American League by what baseball position? That would be the designated hitter. Norfolk Collegiate, Katie. By Jiminy, this is the world's second most popular sport. Name this gentleman's game where the batter keeps hitting until he's out.
Cricket.
Cricket is correct. Cosby High School, Jack. While an Illinois state senator in 1842, what future honest president was challenged to a duel on Bloody Island, Missouri?
Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct. Norfolk Collegiate, Andrew. This river separates New Jersey from Pennsylvania before flowing past its namesake state. Name this river famously crossed by George Washington in late December 1776. And that would be the Delaware River. Cosby, Connor. Its last selection notes that rebels cannot make strong alliances like an independent nation. Name the 1776 pamphlet written by Thomas Paine.
Common Sense.
Common Sense is correct. Norfolk Collegiate, Veronica. What is the term given to the study of the origin and nature of the universe? That is cosmology. Cosby High School, Will. What is the Greek word for splitting, which also names events involving the breakdown of unity in the Christian church?
Adam.
That would be schisms. Norfolk Collegiate, Kendra. You may need a pencil and paper for this one. Josh is making 50 copies of a 60-page charity cookbook. The printer says it will cost 5 cents per page to print. How much will Josh have to spend to get the cookbook printed? And that would be $150. All right, Cosby, Kate. Nebuchadnezzar II was the king of Babylon for 44 years. Spell Nebuchadnezzar.
Okay. N-E-B-E-E-Z-E-R.
It's a tough one. It's Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. All right, Norfolk Collegiate, Katie. According to the ancient Greeks, which one of the Titans bore the world on his shoulders?
Atlas.
Atlas is correct. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score, we do want to remind you how to stay connected with our show. To find out more about Battle of the Brains, just log on to battleofthebrains.net. You'll also find Battle of the Brains on Facebook and full episodes of our show on our YouTube page. As we continue our new season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week when we virtually welcome teams from Cave Spring High School of Roanoke and Monacan High School of Chesterfield County. And now here is our final score for today's exhibition match. Our team from Norfolk Collegiate School ends the round with 125 points. A great job today, and a good welcome back to Andrew, Veronica, Kendra, and Katie. Thank you so much for playing along today. Our winners with 190 final points, the team from Cosby High School. Jack, Connor, Will, and Kate, good job. And again, you are going on to the next round due to a forfeit in play by another team. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thanks so much for you watching and playing along on Battle of the Brains, and we will see you back here next Saturday morning. Thanks, teams.
Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.